Where is he going? Oh, so good to have you with us today as we continue our series on momentum. Today we're going to be focused really on what we would call the race of faith. And I think it's one of those things where, you know, when you see a race, I think so many times you think of someone doubled over, someone at the point of exhaustion or whatever it may be. Where have you been?
Hey, Brian. I worked for the YMCA for 20 years. Mm-hmm. I've not ran a turkey trot one single time. I'm in training.
Oh, really?
I'm in training.
I'm impressed.
running the race. Yeah.
The problem is you don't look that good.
I'm physically exhausted.
Well, no wonder. I mean, look, you got a backpack on. What?
I do?
You do. It's right back here. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I got a backpack on?
You got a backpack on.
Feels heavy.
Well, what do you got in here? Doubt?
Oh, yeah.
What's that all about?
Just insecurities, really. I mean, just all the, being a father, being children's minister, just all the, just wondering if you can do what you do. Like I carry around doubt a lot of times.
Do you really?
Yeah. I mean,
about your abilities?
I mean, God's gifted me certain ways, you know, but you still have insecurities.
Yeah.
You know.
I get that. I got my own of those. So what else you got in here? Let's see. Relationships?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. You know, I'm an extrovert, right?
Yeah.
So I'm good with people.
Yeah.
But I still like to go to eat by myself. Like I do. Sometimes I like just to go out by myself and sit down because I don't want to be around people all the time.
Oh,
you know, people think that about me. Like, man, sure, I'm relational. I want to be around people. No, not really. But then I'm like, does that? I don't struggle with relationships, but sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. The weight of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about? Let's see. What else you got in here? Oh, busyness.
Oh my goodness. That's like, it should be in the biggest block. That's the heaviest one. I stay so busy. I just do stuff all the time.
Really?
Yeah, that's what probably why I want to eat by myself.
Yeah. Well, we know your mind doesn't never stop.
My mind does not stop. It's always a pew, 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 like going left and right.
Yeah.
It's going everywhere, but I just stay busy, which keeps me exhausted.
Really?
You know?
I think you got another one here.
Oh, there's lots of
This is a heavy one. Trust issues?
Sorry, I missed my mouth.
Trust issues?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big old weight right there. Yeah, I mean, I've always had issues with delegating responsibilities and stuff. Like just trusting that people's going to do the job as good as you can do it, you know, sometimes. But just that weight of delegating stuff and trusting people to do what they're supposed to do, you know?
Well, you know what you're talking about, what you're dealing with, it kind of reminds me of a verse in the Bible. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1, it says, Therefore, since we are also surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us. Mm-hmm. And let us run with endurance the race that's set before us. Okay. You know, you think about all that weight you've been carrying around, that can't be good.
It's hard part. Well, I've never ran a 5K.
You know, when it comes to our race, we can be weighed down. And Corby, from the way you're looking, you've been carrying this for quite a while. But the cool thing is, you are in good company. The Bible says in that verse, that same verse we just read, there's a great cloud of witnesses.
Oh, yeah.
And it's referring to those who went before us as examples in the race of faith. And of course, we see that mentioned in Hebrews chapter 11. Now, the thing about those guys and ladies in Hebrews chapter 11 is the fact they had to overcome obstacles. They did have those things that weighed them down, and of course, sin. And they had to overcome them in such a way that they could be successful in their faith. The cool thing about it is, at the end of their life, and of course, many hundreds of years later, we're reading about a faith that is actually successful, as we see in Hebrews chapter 11. But in Hebrews 11, we see that Abraham, of course we know his story, had some fear issues.
Yeah.
Sarah, Abraham's wife, doubted what God said at times.
Yep. Moses
appeared to have issues of insecurity. And all of those mentioned in Hebrews 11, they all struggled in their faith. And when you think about it, it's really says there's hope for all of us, including you, when it comes to these weights that we're weighed down with.
That's good.
So today in your group, you guys are going to consider the possible obstacles and weights that could hinder your race of faith. Corby, you got anything? other than what we just discussed?
Wow! I'm free, baby!